south and sits between Odessa and Kherson Oblast. Recent weeks have seen the Ukrainian High Command launch a series of counteroffensive in its southern territories as they seek to take advantage of Putin's decision to concentrate the bulk of his army in the Donbass. Kiev now appears to be readying a major offensive to recapture the vital port city of Kherson, which fell to the Russians in the first days of the war. In the video, a series of explosions can be seen along a line occupied by Russian artillery units. Huge balls of flames erupt along the defensive positions as the Ukrainian rockets strike their targets with deadly precision. Thick black plumes of smoke billow skywards as ammunition dumps explode and send munitions whizzing through the air. The footage was posted to Twitter by the user Blue Sauron, a regular contributor on the Ukraine war. They wrote, "A Russian artillery battery in Mykolaiv Oblast was annihilated by the Ukrainian 59th Motorized Brigade." Putin's army have enjoyed an overwhelming superiority in heavy artillery, which has allowed them to make territorial gains in Ukraine's east. President Zelensky has repeatedly pleaded with his NATO allies to send his army heavy weapons to help his troops stem the Russian tide. In recent weeks, a number of precision heavy artillery pieces from Western countries have started to arrive in Ukraine. These include U.S. high-mobility artillery rocket system, HIMARS, French Caesar long-range howitzers, and German Panzerhaubitze 2000 self-propelled howitzers. The new weapons have allowed Ukraine's commanders to attack Russian supply lines and military bases in the rear with even greater accuracy and effectiveness. Meanwhile, Vladimir Putin's forces struck the 5-story building, completely ripping apart one side at Chasiv Yar in eastern Ukraine on Saturday night. Dozens of emergency workers yesterday searched tirelessly for bodies under the mountain of concrete. Andrei Yermak, Chief of Staff to President Volodymyr Zelensky, called the strike another attack that Russia should be held accountable for as an act of terrorism. Chasiv Yar is a city 12 miles south of Kramatorsk, a location expected to be a major target for Moscow forces as they move west. These has been quickly occupied by Putin's troops in February after they had crossed from Russia-annexed Crimea. Yuri Sobolevsky, deputy chairman of the Kherson Region Council, said on the order for civilians to flee, "It must be done." The first Ukrainian soldiers have started a training program in the UK, with up to 10,000 scheduled to take part at Ministry of Defense sites in the next 4 months. The course, run by the Army's 11th Security Force Assistance Brigade, is based on basic training covering weapons handling,